Yo, everybody. Trying to set up the greatest case stand for this. So in more higher stand you guys will be used to. So I'm hoping I can like loosen this up to line it down without being too low. It seems like it might be a little bit too overly high. Let's see if I push past R key. Okay, it's not working. But I wanted to. All right, I'm gonna try to get this back form camera to be set more strong for you. Solidly. Because the lights. Because I know that this webcam is a little bit weird, but y'all see it cut. You know what I'm saying? One time possibly in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Gives a great camera view. You see the case at hand. She's in the part with me. That man's most likely asleep and in or greater sense. Over here, mute, not to go ahead and be integrated into the stream. I don't know if you even say anything while I was gone, how to use the bathroom. Got a bait I'm trying to get to 1 minute in. Hope you guys will enjoy. Finally got the market. I know it's been a long hiatus. I know it's been almost a whole year since I played this game. 11 and a half months. Full coming to end of January. This is January 19th, almost 20th, because obviously it's almost 12 a.m. in this motherfucker, right? 226. But with that being said, I'm here, fit a marquee. I'm gonna go ahead and get about this motherfucking party because again, I don't think this man is here in the sense being valid. Okay, V, hold on. You guys see good. You guys see good. Nice. Just gonna have to don't worry about that. All good. Got this man out from the second phase as it brought down, baby.
Finally, because Persona can't act anymore. Now's your shot, Joker.
Not only inspired me, pushed me to the biggest sense, right? Sorry, I had some of my throat pause. Basically, what I was trying to full say is that this man, V, greatly pushed me in all the case inspiration, back to back, believing in me reinventing the case in my full case of believing hope. Jesus, baby, to fully come to these meanings. You down on them. Without your persona, you're weak, futile. Go obtain, man. Build up. Father God, this man Martyr has been one of the most bitch-made, all-around painful experiences. This dude has took me most likely over 20 plus, easily 30 grand scope tries. Marquis is undoubtedly in design, construction, the most just agonizing, dislikable, elongated mess. I feel like he's easily an argument in boss feel of like design and means of not only an aspect of soundtrack, one being a lot more stingingly good in the soundtrack and all around design in the case of construction of his entire gameplay, his entire feel, his entire case of balance. I feel like it's just the most whoppy-doo bullshit because one mess up, bro, can kind of just count you out. The fact this man's boss is long as shit. His design in general, I feel like it's so laxfully, just booty, uninteresting, undistinct. It's so not only subpar creation of a better representation of a man trying to stand for something, yes, understandable, noble, selfless, every credit of and every lay of the candle for the means of not only a man that has went through great pain and never wants that to come upon anyone else. He has a very stupendous, solemn goal. But this design just reeks of the most just pathetic attempt at trying to be something more. His arc, his character, RIP to the actor that plays Marky, all that. He's just so bitch, man. I despise what this man is. I despise how he moves. And I hope you guys will enjoy, not only this stream and the greatest to come within the ending of Persona 5. One of, if not, pushing dang near my favorite game of all time. I got a lot of shit in mind for this game. Not only in review, not only in talk, power scaling. I got so much shit to do.
Torch is a light to guide people. It may symbolize his perception of himself as the guide for the entire world.
And the blaze, the
We're here to change his heart, aren't we? Go on. take it.
We're gonna love how this is put together. The music, soundtrack, iconic, another saddening, deeper meaning case of thing. Taking a lot more Bear so supposed to come into play here. Who defeated the famed emperor to reignite humanity's call for true peace. He has cool cape, cool spear, and even the helmet is aight, but just everything else is just reeking the most just bare.
We better take our leave.
Nothing of real great substance matter.
For me. I'm sorry. I couldn't. No,
I'm sorry, down for the count.
I can still.
Joker, look out!
Damn it! We gotta book it!
Guys, jump in!
They got me. On one to get out of Dodge. The entire case of Palace, this entire citadel was falling. I'm dirty. That was a clean ass bathroom. Akin to a captain with a ship, I'm taking Mark who's gonna die with this palace subsequently. And I even try to get out.
That was close.
Dr. Mark.
This has gone too far past changing someone's heart. Is he even still alive?
Looks like that isn't a concern.
Sorry, but I won't admit defeat just yet.
Here we go. Shit better not prolong.
I'm sorry. You know I can't do that. I've been chosen by the world itself. Granting this wish is my responsibility.
It's really not. You got taken of your torch. You can't lay no more possible pyre in place for humanity's upgrade. Okay? Well, maybe you can. This nigga just force whoop that shit away from you.
He just... The treasure!
And then put fucking over. Take from you your power, fist. Nigga,
isn't that
as a fuck? Hell no, bro. If I don't get them up on the touch point after the case of facing this nigga to a whole new case of phase, it's just insanity, bro. They gotta give us a break. Now, Valid alleges that this phase is more cinematic stain heavy and not an actual testament of skill. But it seemed like this is about to be a whole new dark and crazy shit. This nigga pulling out a Cyber Titan from Attack on Titan. Whole kaiju.
No, you can't be serious. Monkey, he's done it. He evolved his persona.
Such strength of will. If it is for everyone's happiness, I don't care what happens to me. Don't resist. Accept it. With my power. No. With mine and Adam Cadmos together. Our reality is nigh! Persona guides me.
I don't know what to say, bro. This fucking sentinel demon looking thing.
I refuse to let it end like this. Adam Cadmon, guide us all to our ideal reality.
You're wrong.
Killer, peaceful world, will decide our reality. We can't lose this.
Yeah.
You cannot be trying to go ahead and bench us to be bound, basically mind warp puppet slaves to your reality.
Persona.
That's not what we need to call it. We are who we are. We are who we choose. You know, tomorrow people. I mean, this is just insane. We can't even exactly know what I'm saying. Intrigued about how this was going to be. I mean, these designers are submersions black. I'm like this gold imprint. The gold could have been mixed with something. The gloves that mixed whatever these like lower inside shoes. It's not bad, but it just feels so like unreally enticing of really a grand scope emperor or some form of like symbol or surrogate metaverse Jesus to rep the actual greater means of humanity. You feel what I'm saying? That's my big problem with it. But again, that's besides the point. Let me go line this thing up real quick.
What's the plan?
And I send him all where the fuck his name is, saying nothing. We don't fight together.
Persona!
You go ahead and stay with the case.
All right.
With Piccolo. Now I'm hoping that I don't have to redo the entire different case a boss fight to face. We got a whole new SP, whole new health, in the grand scheme of things we want more better. Busting music by Lynn like always. So do what we got to do. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I don't know what hurts that cannot be balanced. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I got actually one-shotted. This better be at the actual beginning of the battle. If it's literally the beginning of the battle, I'm quitting. I'm about to say. The only reason why I thought that could be possible is because this game and other cases of games have pulled that bullshit before. Man, a whole new wild piece of fucking second phase for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
Persona!
Valid here to go and coach me, so I don't know damage from market reduced. Everybody just guard. Everybody just fucking guard. I don't have much more to say. Like some people can survive that. That was the most bombastic case of blast. I don't know. So we all here. Nice. Hope he doesn't do that back to back.
I break them. I can't be.
How about this? What's the plan? I'll finish you.
Did it again.
Good.
How is that balanced? How? And everyone else got bodied, and I was the only one, right? In comparison, in a greater sense, right? That survived with something like that happened, even if I wasn't blocking. It was just a greater case of move. I don't know what's happening now. If you guys want to know my greater case of strat that got me to win was not only staying defensive the whole time, letting multiple different you know what I'm saying? In case of baton passes and combinations and mix-ups, really getting on, you know, as a thought, breaking down this man monarchy, surgically dismantling, staying aware of my stamina, my revives, all that. I don't know what more to fucking do. The comparison in that one thing, right? Everyone had one bar of health left, aka 1 point. I got fucking bodied. The only time, right, that would happen, right, would be in the case for me out here facing against him unbeknownstly, getting double hammed with the case of two things. The fact that, again, I got entirely wiped off the fucking senses and everyone else is alive is crazy. I don't want to come up as overly mean or salty, you know, I'm going to go ahead like simmer it down. But the main reason why I'm annoyed is because of how wild that was. So what I'm guessing is that he's just always going to pop it out and it's always going to be a restring into the case of needing to like double up the damage or retain something in the vision. Again, the fact that our Joker was the only person that got destroyed there and everyone else said how the silver health is just insane work. I'm not going to lie. But I think at this point, like, I need a set that either makes me in the guard and mix it up or hit it with something specific. Like, I don't know, man.
Not this.
I think in this case, let Morgana be that person and try to bring out the business cases like no damage. to something. Because it's just insanity. Like I said, like, it's just insane work that's happening. I'm not gonna lie.
How about this?
I can't let you see.
You get it, man. Everybody be prepared for the second one. This time, I'll be alive and I will be the one that got right? Then I wonder, is that going to be the only thing he does? It's just insane work. It's like I'm getting you to be always hyper on the defensive. My show doesn't even help. This might even explain how you beat this second. Like, I'm taking this, it's more about survival, because there's no way in hell, there's generally actual way you're going to tell us to play that this is supposed to be some way balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, not to be overly like peeved or be like talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just make him like greater certified yapper, but it's so annoying to think of. Origin Light each time. A big bang attack. Lord. And something. Up right now. I hate when this you want to be tactical or be a demo? Tell me, Crow. Which one?
Make a
Shut the
decision.
fuck up, bro. You know I'm trying to get it done. Yeah. So crazy how I got entirely
I can take
Thanos
this.
snap from this fucking Big Bang literal purple energy Nexus bombardment of colossal damage.
What should I do?
This is insane work. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
How about this? Persona! Ha! I'll return the favor.
Color record or something. That's my whole bitch. I don't even understand why the fucking incapacity of something of that entirely wild matter of even existence. That is just the biggest case of this wildness. Again, everyone else in their sense was alive, and I got bammed through them, heavy damage. So I think that in the end, it's not really going to change anything. And, I don't want to be over like peeved or repetition when I say this. Last time we were like speaking about this, and I'm obviously pretty productive and just like, talking out loud with y'all to like consider my ways to win, pretty much, especially a mixed bag. If you know what I'm saying, anybody's in British going to be watching this. But yeah, like, I don't know how I would even list these odds, to be honest. I don't know how I would best them. I'm kind of mixing my whole purpose to really say definitively. I got entirely, again, atomized, bam, with the case of nothing but body in film. So I feel like if I try to do anything outside of just bars, I'm fucked. Like, I have no winning columns of any case of having, you know what I'm saying, other personas or what I could do. It's just like, how do I win? I can tell what he's weak to or not. I seem like I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't.
I can take this.
Don't know. Some work. That's it.
Ready.
I knew that was going to be a very case of thing. Especially because I wish that I would have told me girl like
Playing dead isn't
ins
easy.
and outs to come to this shit. But this is just so poorly, I feel like, executing the idea of being the one that's out here. facing the eye like this, and Joe's just throwing a one shot. He's literally trying to nuke us with fucking blast. This nigga's trying to hit us with our Omni fucking Hadouken and shit. This is insane for it works, man. Instant blame with the case of devastation.
Thank you so much.
It's just how they just happen.
Nice time.
Like he's bam. GG.
Persona!
I'm gonna try to do something else. I'm actually dealing some good damage. Hopefully, we can really dominate the single things. I don't know. It just feels like I'm screwed regardless of whatever I try to do.
Persona!
Can I use this? Playing dead isn't easy.
Maybe, I don't know. The game would actually give you some hope to get around that. The game is pissing me off. Mobile confidence, cracking the code of beating the dead horse. It's oversaturated case of bullshittery. Over excessive case of matter of the difficulty. Name right.
Lend me your strength.
So look at this. What is this? This is the biggest pillar of rage bait I've ever seen. This is the facto level to make a motherfucker uninstall. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm trying to calm down. Look at this. Chat, y'all see that? Y'all see that nigga health? What is that? It's insanity, gang. I can't even comprehend. I can't even fathom, bro. Yeah, at this point, let the nigga win, bro. There ain't no purpose, bro. Like, have just external, internal, greater, whatever you want to call it, servitude to the point where we get extinguished of any of our humanity and become fucking chess pieces in this nigga's fucking dome. Let it happen, because there ain't nothing greater than homie, bro. Absolute wild, bro.
Persona!
I don't know what more fucking else I'm supposed to try to pull it.
Titania! You're mine.
Help in the live shit. Depending on the case of who needs to kill it, I don't know if we're going to do that because obviously we're going to got SP for that. I don't know what it's just such a weird thing to try to even think about.
Victory is ours.
How the fuck do you beat
I'll return the favor.
It's like gonna go on forever. You can't attack the case of obviously this nigga had a problem on, especially when you try it. Oh my lord.
Come! Izanagi no alchemy! By the myriad truths! Not bad. Heal! I'm great.
Having trouble? This should help.
No time for thanks.
Persona! Not finish you. Not on my watch. You got me.
Let's go. Ria Piccolo!
There.
Persona! Not bad.
What the fuck? I don't know that's because the computer.
Let's make this quick.
Look, hold on. I don't want to kiss my mix try with the kiss my camera. It's everything together and connected for this. Let's see. I'm afraid to get off because I can't save me on this one. Maybe there's a chance you can go save.
How about this?
So I wasn't gonna start streaming better since I was thinking about like hypothetical when it comes to that point where I do want to stop because I've been at this shit for almost a full 3 hours, right? So I don't really know how I feel in very sense of this. Because whenever I even started this, playing back to back and doing stuff and like continuous, probably at this point has been pushing 3 hours really, and full total, it's been like full 4 plus most likely. But it was just case of last night and this is the evening I came back and played and all that, and I'm just thinking about in the greater future and how much a real difference I can do. Fighting this nigga, keeping the Xbox Series X on, and continuing Grand Slam fighting. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. I just don't even think I even care if you see anything.
Persona!
It doesn't seem like it makes any difference at all.
Here's another alchemy! All will be revealed!
Make this quick. Use this.
This is such a weird thing. Now, I'll worry about this. Stream is solid in the case of the view. Stream is for now 26 minutes. Cool.
Just say the word.
FPT's here as always, you know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, those who are the members of the Phantom Tears have been dripped out. Shimmeray, Petro over the way to mix with the James Bond and Cyclops. Have a little big head of Morgana, and Butler Joker is what it is. Still like in this case. There's only one, and I can just heal him that is true. Right?
What's the plan?
Everybody else having that, trying to be attentive and more precise in every case person. But I think at the end, chat, this is a very loving routine. What I would do, I'm scared to throw out something and have this man actually die and just not do anything, and like just waste over SP and not really care about anything different. Because I know Futala's not gonna really give me some possible help in
Impossible.
body. Waste to shoot something that die. What you know?
By the myriad truths! Not bad.
I'm thinking this is more just about survival and hopefully we can get past this bullshit.
What should I do? Dance, Persona!
It's clear for me music like it's not going to change anything because in a sense of like even if somebody's defected at all, right, as being a person, not affected with a big stat clock and stylistic different maneuvers to dynamically deal hectic damage upon somebody. You can't really clobber them, you can't do anything that they're celebrating. That's probably just wasting overindulge in different things. Any with damage boosted and shit is a whole very sense of this. Like, oh boy, we can see that difference in type things. So, illusion. So, like,
Alright!
Whatever happens, you survive. Lovely. Let's bounce. It's like they won't even give you a possibility to save with this. So I turn off the Xbox or hey, my power cuts out, Wi-Fi, whatever. So I'm just fucked. You see what I'm saying? Like this is just unbearable. Like a chore to get around there or something. I understand the final boss. I understand it's a big talk of clash of ideals and philosophy.
Yeah!
But this guy is so pain smoking and this shit is so fucking annoying. unquantifiable level of fucking just, I have a pet, tarantula level activity. It's all radiating throughout this. Like, whoever designed this shit, even with the first fucking phase, the true first half of the boss, because all these different phases upon a phase didn't matter, right? You have to be the most diabolical, heinous, malicious, bitch-made ass nigga I've ever seen, and I do not care that I'm on stream saying this. You are a bitch for doing this, bro. Like, in a greater joke sense, but I really hope you do step on a Lego, bro. Like, you have to have a hairless cat to design a fucking boss like this. This is insane, bro. It's insane. Alright, man. We decently get to the middle point facing him, so maybe there's a possibility to actually see some pursuance of actual win, bro. To be fair, at face value, he's a little bit more kind of easy in comparison to others. So, I mean, I just don't really know. But I think I'm going to just always be at the garden and be not as the main hero factor mix healer. And make sure we're all good.
Thank you so much.
So what it was, it's really
Persona! Use an idea alchemy!
I got my character's way greater level. Like before, I faced Marky mixed bag level 80. In the end, I do not know, but I'm level 84 now, which could possibly even leveled up here. But hey, not to be overly nitpicky and big press, because this salt is heavy, you know what I'm saying, riling up in the nigga. But besides that, right, like I think again, I was either level 80 to 81. So again, at this point now, depending on the case, 3 to 2 air levels and putting a lot more work, higher health, higher SP. Those other people, pretty dope to see.
Manifest! I can take this. How about this?
I just want to say I appreciate all y'all that went down this road with me. Not only the original de facto ending of the game, including the case of the Sentinel, Cauldron, Omni-God in the case of, the metaverse, the omnipresent, to a different level of being. I appreciate y'all for coming down this road and watching me play all the way up.
Persona!
Spies as fuck, nigga.
By the myriad truths! Not bad. Persona! Persona!
I'm gonna do that again. It just seems like you take some fucking money.
How about this? Persona! I appreciate it.
No time for thanks.
Kind of lightheaded.
Persona! Maria Figaro! All right.
I'm gonna keep this on for the rest of the time just to see about possibly going about different means of not only stylistic music defense and utilizing my items. It's really gonna be an experiment with this game is a greater hyper means of chess, and obviously, man, it's been a rusty from not playing it in a very fucking long time. And man, using precise phones be good in case of my skill set and come back in full force showing to do what I need to. So, like I said, I'm excited, what I need to better do in the end to come to this. Sewn up. And I got just do attacks,
I can't let you see.
Let's dance! How about this?
Weird thing that is coming back and doing about different areas and different, weird janky things and kind of damage, debuffs, different stuff. It was mainly just weird from playing very more standalone, linear, down the pipe, straight, a little bit more forward, facing out of games and different instances and shit like that. But perspective, I feel like the man's putting in some good bits of work to sit on these. Side chicken. I'm sure he's making real shit out of it. For the last time to come at me, because it's not entirely bad. I want to go experiment around it. So I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think I'm going to give it the follow
Next time.
There's some very importance that can help in the end. Make some really basic difference.
Persona! Victory is ours!
Except for all our tackles and jumping. Somebody directly looking at me, so I feel like in this case it's guard up, and my survival is right.
Persona!
Looking at me in this episode.
Not finish you.
Persona!
Hopefully,
All will be revealed!
go back to me again. I wasn't even on Marriott exclusive sure, unless I'm really tripping. So.
Persona! Manifest!
I had Kyo last time, aka Mix of Robin Hood and Loki, W Kings and the Lesto.
Persona! How about this? Persona!
I think we can in this case, somebody targeted and the best way to get at God from shit. I feel like it's targeted shit, Miss, lovely.
Persona!
Right
By the myriad truths!
This is work on possible third tip in the case is the first time playing around on the second phase in truth.
Yes, Persona! How about this?
Full wake up one time. So in the case I'm on my dates, for the case of my calendar, like shit. 2 weeks, the second straight. Close to my birthday, just sitting on these type of moves right now. There's so much with the fam. I hope you guys been having a great day, great morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you guys see this stream, whatever the case may be. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Loving it very since. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe, follow my Twitch, P28251. Taking how I'm going to do this in a sense. Feel like here, do this to see what happens. Just about healing, just meditation. And that seems directly pointed at me, so again, I'm going to guard again. You do not have the case for no okay. Sorry, fucking my mom. Tag a little late. I'm trying to just say that having more or less a Piccolo, Piccolo indicates my side, ready to go give me the oil formula and just reflect away that stuff. cool, but I don't know if I can do that. And even then, I should be having that off rip. I don't know if any of the attacks reckon that. Like, let me go ahead and just do it from like a sys analysis. Like, some of them have nothing to say, and it's very mixed in the papers that he has, but they all seem to be just like omnipotent cosmic beings. I mean, this man's flipping out shit that would be coming like from a king conqueror soldier.
What's
like,
the hold up?
crazy shit like that. But again, like, I don't know. I will put it on my side. Could be very helpful, but I don't know.
Persona!
Here. Time for my soda.
No.
Might be it.
Unfortunate.
Come! All will be revealed!
Thank you.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it that makes sense. You guys have any this chat like this policeman's out, I'll take all of the inspiration.
Let's make this quick. This should help. My power.
I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah.
It hurt though.
Wasn't ready.
Every aspect of being another hard thing, but it's not as much. I don't know.
It's tough. By the myriad truths.
The damage on it.
Persona!
Thank you.
40 minutes, almost an hour.
Persona!
I don't want to risk it though. I'm gonna go and guard up. Because like obviously he's looking somewhere, and how he's looking, if I could just get an outlet look. It seems like he's directly looking at me there, so I mean, I don't know what I'm going to on that. I'm going to go ahead and curse. She's a whole demon bull tank. I love his aspect of that.
This is my soul.
And everything we got.
Persona! Take this.
I still can't do it.
Indeed. I'm not strong enough to know what to actually have a world birthed by the back of our freedom. And Sam was really looking entirely for fuzzy. Got a third attempt. Hopefully that is it. I'm ready to go to my debate, and I'm going to bed. Got work in the morning, got business to attend to, but I can end the night off with banging out with the most built, different, most likely powerhouse of all of Persona. Mark,
to my
bitch made fucking Pop-Tart mascot.
You too, huh?
Cross-the-line, what are you?
Can you tell?
You think the same thing, don't you?
Would be unobliged for me to take
Of course you do. After all.
No, you can't.
We hesitate right now. We die.
Say that. We're killing him. That's how the right
Up
way
there!
to do things. Don't tell me this nigga about to be a mega power.
I'm all
Third
yours.
phase.
Use me however you want.
Unimaginably wild.
Now, show us the reality. The reality we wish for.
being consumed by this entangled in a
I
gravitation
vow
like
and
cosmic and distorted view. Kind of reminds me of Ford being ingrained to the big red The fact that shit didn't entirely flatline the building and basically you hear that shit is funny as hell, not gonna lie.
This power is the source and the destination. I will be the light that guides mankind.
But we are still not going to run.
Of this man, or is like Adam Kadmon
We're going to
somewhat
beat
like a
you and go back
symbolically
to our own
greater
reality.
like negative force controlling, entirely enabling Marky to be so forceful in this idea to make him be this greater compassionate tyrant.
That's the spirit. Now let's finish this.
Persona! He got two fucking tit beams, bro. I mean, how are we even supposed to do this, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? What's this? I'm like a fucking Iron Man.
it's tough.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, I don't even know how I want to start. Glorified just heavy, man. Third phase.
What?
What the
It's
fuck?
not working at all.
How much more to say? Not phasing.
No good.
Then
Joker, try something else. I can
why?
take this.
I can't really say much more for us to do. Like, you want me to try?
Let's finish this. What? Nothing works? Persona! Thank you so much.
Now, are you ever possibly watching this currently or later? This ending better be motherfucking worth it. Just saying. That's the punches in the way. Man, it's early building up the freaking Pepe punch.
I must not fail you all.
You're a slave to this unnecessary duty. So fucking
I have to win. If this doesn't stop, I'm gonna try to find a way to get us through this. Just hang in there for a few more seconds.
Persona! Hurry up, Figaro! There.
He's not coming out of the attacks. Hopefully not yet.
Persona! Persona!
Morgana, W. Wheeler.
I'll return the favor.
Absolutely must be shit. I'm not gonna never see us getting all the way up here. Without him, look at that. Ring fixing. He literally looks like a fucking gold mixed brown, red, and blue to even little taintish green reformed version of what Chakravartin's ass was.
I'm not done.
Like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a approach at trying to become this great, all means powerful, all malevolent, omnipotent, uncomparable, undeniable, symbolization, solidification of great righteous power. But my nigga, you are not only losing the aura points, you're losing all the desire to even care, and every form of interest that he stands for is just lacking. And I feel like your approach to even give a fuck about. And not only has your desire to Having designs that I feel like in the grand scheme of the designs that we've seen, I grand of creative, but even then, just in his approach to this, so wide to think about.
I got it. I found his weakness. Joker, the next time he attacks, that's your chance.
Just in general or what? I'm hoping that we probably some about Detroit smash
his head is his
thing.
weak spot. Though our attacks are ineffective in his normal state. But whenever he attacks, he drops his guard while concentrating all of his power. So if we can target his head as he strikes, we might have a shot.
Don't underestimate our tenacity!
It's just another threat. We'll overcome it like we always do. If I run now, I know I'll regret it. We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives to be.
I'm a bit occupied.
Goddamn job! Oracle, how does it look? Perfect. His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%. Go for it. Finish this, Joker.
That's the best. I'm in the true Joker wild card. We'll go to protagonist dude with peak soundtrack in the mix. I'm up this Giga Punch Force over on the right. I'm pulling a Monster House. Alonzo Harris.
Checkmate.
Yo! Dead sight to the dome. Clapped the nigga on the head like I was over here moving like an Omni Droid. Clean shit. Dissolved. Ran of his life in all three phases. Yes, I will very much concede to a very much slap ending in all in. And baggy ass pants on.
Why? I gave up everything else. I dedicated all that I have to this, but I still... Why?
You're running from the past. You're denying reality. That's what I'm going to get you.
You mean I'm running away from it all?
Wait, yes, but more deliberately. You are full-fledged, taking away the capability for others to live through life in the actual way that it was made and given, just so that you can make a fantasy world devoid of consequences, devoid of hardship, devoid of the simple fact that in life, struggling, suffering, unfortunate turmoil does unfortunately bend our lives to places that it doesn't need to be. Yes, all the time. But it doesn't mean it has not gave us a new recollection. Through our faults, through our cons, we have re-embraced a different maybe sight of life. Through those faults, through those flaws, we have saw a different purpose to do better. We learn, we grow in wisdom, we get attachment to new integrity, a new layer of humanity, to realize that no matter that we are flawed, no matter how hardcore of a dent people put into our subsequent rep of true greater beings, there's always a way to see past that and move on. You gotta move on from that unfortunate loss. Loss makes us, but it shouldn't sting you to want to clamp down other people's lives and destroy their way of moving. And what we just did was fully shining out that all 10 of us, Joker, Makoto, Yusuke, Haru, Sumire, Futaba, Ryuji, Akechi, An, and most importantly, Magana, all repping the creed. Even in all our lives, when we have every reason to want to cower, run away, flee from our problems, we face them head on. We look 10 toes into the eyes of whatever was coming our way. And like legends of old, we faced them down with no cowardice, no fear, our boundless will, our hearts, our personas are what make us. And we repped them to the fullest to indulge in natural saving of people's lives who are also tainted by the past. We are not stained by our unfortunate guilt. We're not stained by the things that have made us. We are better because we are actually molding a greater path beyond it.
You nailed it. It's true that I turned my back on the original reality. But where's the harm in that? When it grows to be too much, too painful, every person deserves to escape that.
It's a childish mindset, man. The world is way more bigger than that. And also, you chose to change all fabric of people's lives just off rip from that. You
In all
hold
honesty,
no domain.
it's best for a person's growth when they tackle their own hardships. But reality doesn't always make that so feasible. No matter how much you try or work for so long, the smallest injustice can wipe it all out, leave you with nothing. Don't you, of all people, understand that?
You have to look to the future, even then, keep going. No matter how hard it gets, of course, you
We're not
gotta live in
saying
the
you're wrong
present.
there.
That's history. You can't reforge history off the back of a lie.
Living
really
with this
wanna
guy's
inspire
made me
me to
realize
do
that
this,
life and the actual reality is way too
You're
cool
kind of hard at
sometimes.
yapping, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's go on.
Still, did he run away from his life because of that? No. He gained more friends and more personas. Now he's such an incredible phantom thief. Even you and all your godlike...
Sorry, disconnect. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Damn. I'm trying to get a case of this thing. Get it charged. The solid camera's good. Making sure it's all right. Hold on, shit. Don't ask. It's a thing mixed up in case of PS5 Pro Max. Hold on.
powers was...
That was the end of it, right? But what Morgana says here is
Now
true.
he's such an incredible thief. Even you and all your god...
Okay. You can pop back out of that because how much HDMI said. So it was like, but his line, even though it wasn't fully finished, in saying, you know, your godlike powers respect him.
You know, there probably are plenty of people who'd ultimately benefit from your reality. But what about the people who want to take on the world themselves? How's it right to rob them of their opportunities?
You're not God.
Oh, Mona-chan.
But it doesn't mean you get to form the world into
There's
a
something
false
I've learned
pretense.
after all we've been through. Even if humans can't stand on their own, they can still do it with the help of their friends. Don't steal the potential away from humanity. You act like this is going to help everyone, when it's really just you giving up on them.
Truth.
I've given up on everyone. Huh? Looks like I'm totally finished.
Still move on. Account for the fact that this type of life ain't giving you nothing of their semblance of purpose. It's just degrading the reality of what you lay life to be. Just off the back of I need to go and have my end all be all.
Hurry! It's not safe
You
there!
could have used this power to inspire, to form a great known life. So that in the end,
No, it's too late for him.
We're trapped as well. Is there any way?
Everyone, get over here! Hurry!
The Morgana will be it. But like I was fully trying to say in my whole life speaking, right? You know, so much cases around the heart.
no time to act
when I say this, that is righteous and every sense is understandable why he's doing what he's doing. What he's doing has a profound, all-around, core, fundamental reason. But in the conception of why he's doing what he's doing, he is
There's no way I
devoid
can-
of actually any actual insight
now or never.
into the problems and dynamics of life, and just slates him because of how everybody's life goes through that moment of possibly great stricken grief. To love is to mourn dearly. Humanity is formatted by the idea that through great things also comes the great sacrifice and tragedy. But it does not mean that it's just void of any reconsideration or even engagement in something more. The fact this nigga turned to a whole helicopter is crazy.
A helicopter?
Through will and every
Dude,
level
let's
of
say
pressure
so,
pop
damn
into a case of
Well, I didn't
they were
know.
way more built
Now
different
I'm
things.
downright priceless to the Phantom Thieves.
Sorry to interrupt your little moment of triumph, but couldn't you have made yourself just a bit larger? Hey, where'd Joker go?
Don't worry.
Underneath. It was off for me. Man, still standing with this. That's what it says. Well, Pete Buster animation, right? The anime rep of the Persona 5 is so beautiful. I love the original piece of anime corporation / same company with it. It's so dope. Fallen Angel style. Don't tell me this thing will have like a 4th phase or something. Don't do this. 2-3. Looks like it'll be 2017 by the time this game originally released.
Sorry to cut your flight short like that. This place is done for.
In case of false pretense or a master of the world's problems.
Along with the entire reality I dreamed of. I have lost. Even if I were to try that fight over, I'm sure I'd only lose again. So I know, this is going to sound pretty stupid. I've been holding this all in for so long, just hiding it from myself. So, please, help me kill every last one of my regrets. You're the only one I can ask to help me with this.
Always gonna be good for you, man. I'm never gonna go ahead and back down from that. I'm actually trying to save you in the grand scope. But I also can't deny that again, its purpose, like I said, I mean it's with every
The disappearance of my palace, of the entire metaverse,
strong.
is drawing
But it's
near.
the light for this world to be in the case of a greater fume of, pleasantries, profound
Seems
utopia,
like neither of us
no
can summon
glimmer
our
of problems,
personas anymore.
absolute peace calls for absolute
Let's
distortion of the fundamental thing that will make humanity always be great, which is to actually enable the idea of participants and give it foundations and or seeds of actual order.
I gave up everything! Everything! So why?
Voice acting. So niggas out here bucking hands. Grown man versus fucking teenager.
Why? Why, Rumi?
Sorry, left hand.
A reality where no one suffers.
The man will slide into the left. Goated voice. The sadness, the heavy cracking of this man's even sentiment of sanity and psychosis, representing a tormented soul with so much deep-seated means of somewhat anger and
I'm
regret.
done.
His guilt
I get it
has
now.
ran him so heavy to become this
thanks to
man
you.
trying to, again, make a world of understandable value. But in the midst of trying to become God, he has devoided himself of any comprehension of mortality, purpose, and the values that culminate in the entire conviction for why people like us do what we do. People, why we are the phantom thieves, why we're so brave to stand beyond this Thor and Loki type of situation right now. Check, y'all see this?
Come on.
This is peak gourmet writing right here, my nigga. Don't ever get it twisted.
I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand.
Brother, I'm trying to let you out. Won't let it end like this. We're going back together. Treat this man like Humpty Dumpty and Puss in
Your
Boots
eyes
one.
are as bright and honest as ever. You keep your head up no matter what. I must have always been afraid. Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality.
Just for you to be a part of the reality where you can make these admirable changes, move on, start anew, reform your life to a better calling and greater stand. God damn, go to McDonald's at 3 a.m. ass late.
So bright.
This game going full circle to wildness. I don't even know if we're doing my baby today. This is the bit of wildness.
Magnificent.
We have indeed witnessed your decision. Not only have you taken back mankind's future for itself, but you've also re-established our reason for existence. While reality had been wholly distorted, your actions have guided it back towards what it ought to be.
What it ought to be. Reality's been inverted.
That is correct. Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event will revert to the event that should have occurred instead.
Time is purely, within its finite sense, deliberately explained through her Lorenzo. Time is constant. Time is, in the other case of words, simply put, inevitable. It's staying thing. Time never has a different deconstruction of change. What should have occurred instead, in this sense, after the case of pushing past all the odds that came from the case of the, symbol of what the metaverse pretty much was, attacking humanity and trying to, pretty much absolutely wipe reality of what it was in its original status, right? And as well ingraining into greater sense of real life, right? Pretty much attacking all fundamentals of what in some way monarchy is attacking, but a little bit distinct without being on some certified, Malcolm X speech. Pretty much in this case, in a sense, the, whole God of the omniverse that pretty much pertains to the greater case of the metaverse and all these different types, different cognitions, realities, personal intuition, and big crowd prone to be all indefinite line of multiple different people's psychosis was trying to rob humanity of its greater evolvement, because seeing all the different types, different people's minds around him and becoming somewhat of a greater life form in all forms, being in truth the personification of that grander power whole, and that power, here basically symbolizing humanity's, mainly in Tokyo, Japan, ponderance for a new, even in the inevitable possible claim of doom that came before, showcasing that with life's old saying, life carries on, and life being it for the living, or different legacy to be forged or recalled within the past, coalescing from this and past going from this. It all comes back to the core format of all humanity with no repetition, that all full-fledged candles people like us to be what we are. We're always going to stick by what we do, stick by our roots, and make a better path for ourselves. Even after defeating this omniscient whole SCP being straight pulled out of like a fucking anime, which unironically is equivalent to a lot of shit in Persona 5, to be honest, came out the woodworks to entirely abolish the foundation of reality
I'd
and
like for you to turn
reconfigure it
yourself into
from the
police
ground up of
of
what
your
the
own
metaverse
accord.
was, distorted, heavily stained in chaos, all different level of hellscape, and having too much wandering of false tale and different insight in people's minds all come into play.
I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days.
Boundage. As there's no greater goal of not only peace to actually be had, but it's not built off the back of true wants, desire, calling, actual passion. There's also no greater glory than to die a free man. So that just to feel your means of not only of a livelihood is just false.
Everything will return
So say, man, what happened to me? What happens to a catcher?
into how it should be. There are no exceptions.
That goes in case of catcher's death.
Have your regrets begun?
I'm still sure. It's hers.
It seems you are still resolute in this matter. Choosing such a path must not have been easy for you. For that, you have our utmost respect and gratitude.
Yes! Achievements! Take back the future, baby. Completed every palace. This is what we do, nigga. This is what we do. Big up. Big up. Big up. Bustin' teams.
Did you see him?
Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he? We've literally looked everywhere.
This is our original reality, right?
I believe so, yes.
The
metanav is gone. We don't even have a way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here. We should work all of this out somewhere else. You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to LeBlanc. Samire, let's go! Oh, right! I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night. You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro. We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her.
And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
That mix of blind and light from the case of, Morgana as a helicopter or, Melahopter, whatever fucking you want to call it, like a mix twice like name on helicopter for Morgana's name. I'm just going to say the Morgana Chopper or the Mo Chopper, right? We got thrust into the case of not only the whatever it was called in the sense of the prison or form of block of this greater, mixed, deeper sight of mind, like thing. I forgot what the title is called. Like no, like over dramatic shit of just like stretching the wordplay. Like I generally meet this in every core that with Joker, he mostly got pulled into not only this prison, but in the sense of his different like
He's been locked up since
stuff like
year.
place of like not only information from the case of them, got taken somewhere else, like realistically, where in the mix of the case of, the metaverse and the palace would be taken. This dude is either somewhere still at that stadium or a mixture of a different place in mind. And I like
What's
to hope
going
that
on?
they have considered looking around for him and whatever the case may be. Because
What are you guys talking about? Well, I was going to ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently. Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you. So, this is our original reality, right? These unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police? Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
He'll be in trouble. He's gonna go out with a bang like any possible proud leader would.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which
And
means
it's ironic
he's
he's in
currently
juvenile detention with being subsequently over here and that whole fucking prison block where we're kind of being, somewhat in different shack with himself while not trying to.
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
What y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. No Morganas. Did someone say my name?
This again?
Reform reincarnation of more or less from the case of a being that already pre-existed in the metaverse, conceptualized in the case of real life, merely just in the sense of being tied to us. So I feel like when the metaverse was gone, he was like a sense of claim of ninja avatar that personified what in the inspiration versus the Phantom Thieves were. Because without Ryuji, taking this Godsking inspiration bag from the thievery of this man, Morgana, that was already up in this palace, got put in prison, all this shit, a whole bunch of run of memories and fun times, all type of shit. That would even better since happened.
Recycle gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that? How are you here?
Actually, definitely is really playing dead. If he's not,
looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared.
But the fact that you're still
Eventually, I woke up in
talking,
Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Have a fucking voice. They still the crazy part.
Come on, don't scare us like that.
They're not.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
What the hell? So
So
he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
You rather stay proud in the idea of
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is... I thought I braced myself for the decision we
It's
made.
unfortunate, but I can better respect the idea that you would rather full return to the grave or subsequently, depending on perceived nothingness, than be bound
We all
to the
decided to live our real lives and look to the
what
future from here.
a false world
But even so,
configured off the back of no freedom of choice, stated will, stated value, stated destiny, stated everything. There's no length of different actual fathom and even perception, conceptualization of any actual grander course that would actually define true human uprising.
I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea. Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there? I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
But the thing is, if he's just rambling around, detention would be actual, word of why he's in there, unless we're just all relating it back to how he even has probation in the first place.
So what you're saying is we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Of course.
Then we're on the case.
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
That's right. Let's go.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Yeah.
Joker had on juvenile detention.
Really? Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san. Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference. I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please, I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
And had a gracious connection, possibly by our willingness to make greater, full throttle, full-fledged, deeper, like full friendly family, to depend on the case that we're talking about, relationship beyond,
You'll cooperate too, right?
are all going to be showcased to basically represent how much deep connection, weight, and even beyond all possibilities.
And so we need to
of
release an
talk
official
between
opinion
these
from
people.
this school to object his arrest to the police.
The whole
You'll all
community
agree with
behind
me,
me.
correct? What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students?
Niggas know I'm innocent. A-class student doing all type of shit.
Please tell me if you know of this young man. I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him.
I wonder if it's gonna be every character that we know.
Did he truly look like a boy who caused an assault here? There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
Just those people. Wonder how it would be if you actually got everybody's case of confidence to max and how it would be. But a nigga not waking up as formal juvenile. Overall waking up in the opposite case of point of existence.
You escape the
Getting
prison
back
of the
to
heart only to be imprisoned in reality. What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own.
Selfless
However,
agent.
I
of
feel as though
chaos.
all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being.
My character not only is
The
protagonist,
final arcana you have acquired
stoic,
is the world.
strong-willed and every sense of flair for character.
It is the
Weapon
power
in
for
every
an individual to
personification,
stand on their
Be
own
it
2
just in
feet,
actions
swayed
and
by
even in
none.
words of what it means to be steam of the crop.
That power
Of
shall
humanity's
fuel the hope
fulfillment,
shared
to
amongst
no
your
matter
friends
the
and
endeavor, no
yourself,
matter the
to
mass of
strive
what they
towards a better
say that they
future.
are. The true heart, the true spirit, the true truth will be recognized. And the truth is that I might will the Joker's mask, I might will the name, I might act like an uncanny, twisted, wild, all level of delirious and crack fiend for different indulgence and pow, wild instance of cosmic capabilities. I might be a crack protagonist. I might be one of the most busted niggas in fiction, but I'm never defying my means of true will, my true rep of humanity's grind for true succulent busting endeavor. Not only promise of the faith in the end that no matter what happens to me, you, It's all by our own actions. And for my friends, for the friends I made along the way, and the greater family, dare I say, connection, whoever you call your love interest or many, I stand 10 toes on the sting of the crop of being a goated nigga, greatest of all time, for solidifying what it truly means to be a boy, becoming a man in a world that would already shove him into a box, try to leave him bound, shackled, drowning in sorrow, and leave him in the voidless abyss that darkens his soul with no glimmer of light. I stand 10 toes, monumentous will. My man Joker, aka Renan Moyama, I'm saying his last name right, is every conceptualization, capture of that essence. He truly is a boy, stained by false pretense, rebirth to a higher calling of profound greatness. You feel what I'm saying? I thought those are the exact words that I could structure in the case of not only writing for in-depth analysis of Joker, right? But in this greater case of talk, bro, like he again is really a boy, stained by hardship, fueling him to a greater case of promise. He fulfilled his destiny of being a champ of the people. I'm a champ of Japan's undying perseverance. You know what I'm saying? It's just so great to see his character's full climax to that greater standing.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
Oh, it's champ. This chapter not only ties to my persona, metaverse, and everything. This entire place fully disintegrating. Like a great mark in this cell block, this big prison of the mind, and now lie in between a dark void, the light being this butterfly.
Long time no see. We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful. To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go. Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest.
The original guy thought the true sense of the final fucking loss.
Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man.
Delightful. No
the others
charge,
did everything
no
they could for you.
Celebrate time in juvie, then drop the soap, then my nickel. I ain't going back for good.
Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago.
I wonder if that would change if I didn't have a case of relationship with Oda. Not like
that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
Promise, trust you surely.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court.
And
I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it.
Joker, colon,
Saving your future meant more to me than my own career.
To make destiny, right? Or possibly put Ren, a wild Joker turned goat.
I feel like you even taught me how to live.
Exaggerating, that wasn't my intention.
That's not true.
You're glazing.
By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be? I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this.
Pause this, hold on. If I had to try to get her case remembered, I think her treasure was either like a past good person belonging, like I think to mix like her and Makoto's father, or it was like something symbolically of like her big, heavy, strenuous overindulgence and being like the most overt, angsty, heavily crunched by different wrath or something that was different argument for this shit. So I think that's the good, like, interesting talk and deeper delve into that shit, right? So yeah.
But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come. But Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
The fragrance started on my name.
It's not moving at all.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Yeah, nope, I'm trying to forget.
You never change, huh?
It wasn't the most goodest day, bro. Everybody looked at me like I was over here on some fucking Japanese Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Simple as that.
Thinking back, that was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself.
How crazy important time and, you know,
soon you're gonna
instance of like how every single year it does roughly
made some great friends here.
In every essence.
You better thank them when we get back, all right?
Time moves in the general progression that it does, but it's so crazy how time moves so fluctuatingly wild. I'm telling you, 2018, you know, 8 years ago was over here moving like a whole motherfucking movie, my nigga. Like it's the same word.
Mm.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it! It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine. I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you. ready, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
8 years ago since it's 2017, or in this sense 2018. Because it could be mixed 7 years, because I think in true I just overestimated. 7 years ago, 2018, even 2017.
Now we're only missing one last
the last
person.
like 4 years, my nigga. It's crazy.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here.
6 years. In the case of 2019, because again, that was like mixed with accounting. It's been a whole
I'm guessing she'll be here.
2 decades since 2015.
Sorry, I'm late.
Tied as well, with the case of being pretty much the same decade since 2016. As in truth, it's in more proper count.
Senpai.
9 years, right, since then.
Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone, but then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality. If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki. We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us. Thanks to that, we got our leader back.
What are you talking about? You're the one who took the hit for us.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you? Sorry about that.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon, just to hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago.
Kind of good matter if like this nigga's gonna leave in a month. To be fair, we would try to stretch out and elongate the relationship, long distance. On's relationship would be, but definitely be something interesting.
How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment. What kind of commemoration is that? I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves. He's pretty special after all. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent. Leave it to me. Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration. Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right? Me? Then,
gonna
Let's
miss
say
these
we call
damn
this a
characters,
second
man.
round welcoming party.
One day, I didn't have a grand plan to, obviously play because Persona 5 over again, not only for a full recollection of all my thoughts in a grand review, as that review is going to be so long, it's probably going to be a 4 to maybe 5-part case of thing to tackle everything in this 100 plus, almost 200 hour fucking game, my nigga. Just playing the way I'm playing, right? And like, there's so much to take in. There's so much things to be had in an RP series. Anything you think of is something.
That's the ticket. My re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Fat.
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where you got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
That's racist.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting. There. And
You guys never changed.
seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who's a weirdo?
Because you can't be here with just all.
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
I'm stealing that Shimure spin hot fire from the lips.
You don't need to defend him about that.
Crazy.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off! Very well.
Sanjiro, I want sushi!
One of the credits gonna hit when they have been streaming for seems like now almost 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna come into course with this debate. I guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. They take care of me like this back home. Understandable.
But seriously.
You know, they take what they have to say. Obviously, because they're not literate or whatever. I was just getting a little tired and schedule back on stream and great case of talk like this and that. Remember the tail end of Maruki's palace when I was actually fine? It wasn't a dream, right? I'm sure it wasn't what he was. Oh, I don't know. Turned to a whole helicopter. Mochopper. Get to the Mochopper, fix it. You still have that story and shit? You
Oh!
Cat converted into a helicopter so it can become a common condition. Well, we're through with the metaverse and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. So I'm feeling that won't be happening again anytime soon. Hey, let's meet tomorrow. You said getting released, just the two of us. Girl, my dancing, I'm trying to see you to the very end. My red lioness, my panther, I'm trying to get enough punani. She's talking about a case of arguing the way party for you. But nah, I have something for you too. I'll see you at the place. Of course, spend time with your girl, my nigga. The lasting great case of effort of being, not only in lovers duet, especially depending on you want to take a relationship Depending on how far
Come on,
out he is,
let's go to
you
bed.
possibly will never
We're
see
working at
each
the
other
shop
again
from
for a
tomorrow
good bit of
onward,
time.
right?
Back to the time and place of the world. Because we didn't get no formal credits for the technical
Right.
version.
Today's Valentine's
That
Day.
was a cutoff.
No wonder there were so many guys bringing
man,
girls
where I
in
could no
here.
longer stream on Twitch like shit. So yeah. Today's Valentine's Day. Just get some thing about it because I was seeing next month on this ass. So it's 214. Right. So that's interesting to think about.
Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young. Ooh, boy.
I don't know. Tell me like it is, man.
Hi there. Do you have a minute?
Oh, you should have just told me. Here, I'll leave the store to you.
God dang. Trying to
Enjoy
make new
yourselves.
waves here today. I'm trying to make Valentine's Day be a movie. Salty.
Good evening. Thanks. All right. Time for part 2 of your homecoming party.
Reasonableness to ship these two, not only from the connection, the fact that she is the only face value initiated outgoing female character to have a good relationship with you. How they vibe was repping in the case of, you know what I'm saying, that anime, you know, adaptation, representation of them. I just think every aspect of the relationship and how it could be something of great beauty. A boy, like I said in title, stained by, you know what I'm saying, a great deal of self-conscious drag, level depressing, and probably most appropriate title if I would do an actual title to best talk about his good accolade would be simply this: Joker or Ren, a boy stained by hardship to fuel destiny, and a lover heavily dealing with a great deal of not only unrelenting pressure, or if I had to say, you know, saying that would best rep the film on, I really love this music, bro. I'm just saying, like, you had this playlist, whole streamline in a car, my nigga. But in this sense, right, I best would say Wreck is the sense of a girl to young woman going through the endeavors of abuse, or maybe even a greater possible refinement would be or Panther, a young woman going through ladies' council of endeavors, but still in those hardships, rising to a new vigor. Obviously, it's a very long one. Obviously, I would never make like a title on that versus, and I could always do reviews of these characters, but I think I would better just define the sense that for, again, a boy like me, Joker, a boy who went through a great deal of hardship to fuel destiny, I found a woman who found a whole new rebirth, a new greater blaze of heart, and is my sun to my earth like no other. Because just like me, she went through a great deal of that hardship, a great deal of that disaster, that travesty, a great detailed sense of, you know, darkened state of mind. I'm talking absolute most depressing, unfortunate, down bad horrors of pain. And even in all that, she still shines bright than a star. My red lioness, my panther, deeply talking to one. You know what I'm saying? No greater glaze, no more meat slurping. As simple as that. Let's do this. Better make this big.
Yeah, we haven't had any us time in ages. Oh, but first, I can't believe you turned yourself in. It was like you disappeared on me. You really scared me, you know? Okay, fine. I forgive you. But from now on, we can beat this stuff together, okay? No matter what you're up against. Okay, that's it. No more heavy stuff. Now it's the moment you've been waiting for. Chocolate time! I bet you were looking forward to this, right?
Totally unexpected handmade.
Seriously? You can be so oblivious. Between everything, I haven't been thinking too hard about it. But this is it, right? Everything's back the way it used to be? Hey, I've been doing a lot more modeling lately, and I even get to talk to Shiho sometimes too. That's super encouraging. So, can I sit next to you? You're going home next month, aren't you?
In the case of, relevance for after everything she's been through, after everything Kama should have put her through, her environment, how she's been. It's good to know that kind of negates situation, life restraint, that she's in a good case of not only decent like needs of mental health, physical health, probably go for physical therapy, hopefully could form back, even in her scenario being with alternate from what the face value of her life was, but form her life back into strong, greater touch of real saving grace, knowing that when she felt like she had nothing, people were still there to lift her up when she subsequently fell down to earth in the most heavy, pretty much docile form that she ever could be. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's good to know that it's good. So, as a character, I big, so pitiful in a lot of things. She is just the most dummy, disheartening thing to see. Next month for you.
You don't even know. I'm gonna be so dead out here. Even if we're farther apart than we used to be, our hearts will be as close as ever. Hey, back when this all started, I was just focused on stopping bad guys from hurting people. Like they hurt Shiho. But now, well, maybe I've got other stuff on my mind. I've got someone I can save. Well, at least I can make them happy. And not as Panther, but as me. On. Take a wild guess.
Oblivious clown.
Perfect timing. You got a guest.
Sorry to bother you this early in the morning. I was wondering if you'd like this. There's no obligation, of course. You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you. I'm the one who should be thanking you. So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special. I should really be going anyway. Sorry to impose. And this is hardly the end of my debt, of course. Chocolate isn't going to cover all you've done for me. See you around.
Oh! I heard they finally turned you loose. I'm glad you're doing okay. I expected at least a phone call, though. Anyhow, you're free, and that's worth celebrating.
I was hoping I'd get a chance to hand this over, so this is good timing. You know how it was Valentine's Day yesterday? It's just a token of my appreciation, so don't go feeling guilty about not getting me anything. How about you consider it a sign of trust from one comrade to another? See ya! Oh! Great timing. I was just headed to your classroom. Here, take this. It's chocolate. Think of it as a token of appreciation for all you do for us. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. See you again soon, okay? Welcome back. I wasn't sure I'd even see you, but I guess this is good timing. Here, take this. Figured you deserved a little appreciation. Who knows? Don't get your hopes up. Sounds like you've been through a lot. It's kind of a relief to see you're the same as ever. Remember, I'm pretty close by if you ever come down with something. Call whenever you need to. See you later then.
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store? I gotta head out for a bit. Think you can keep an eye on things?
Oh, were you working? Sorry to distract you. I thought I'd stop by on the way home from work. Partly so I could give you this. You've done so much for me, after all. I wanted to say thanks. Oh, and I didn't get to say it at work, but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe. Oh, right. I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff. If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job. Anyway, I'll see you at school.
All the way to the end. In the case of key point, it's the March. My birthday month. Born 3/10/1997. Fuck, man. Free up school tomorrow. I should be available. Why? There's something I want to talk about. Thinking we could all meet up at LeBlanc. Can you check if the boss is free too, Joker? Sure. What you could actually explore with. It's like a point is pretty much like the math sense of like free roam TV, greatest sense, like, you know, open world of the game. You know, like these set of greater confidants, just to see but a greater story or evolving characters that we miss. We usually wants to talk to something happening from. I think it's just an account for a case of disease.
You sure you want me hanging around? I can step out for a bit if you like.
No, I'd prefer you stick around. Everyone I owe... I'm thinking about moving away. Everyone I owe something to has got to hear this.
We're moving?
It's just... a hell of a lot's happened this past year, you know? It's got me thinking about the future. And how I still want to get back on the track team. That's why I want to move closer to a physical rehab facility. Get my knee fixed up while going to school. At the earliest, all this is going to kick off starting next month.
I see. That is quite sudden.
Because everybody is curious when it comes to the case of March 10th being my birthday.
Actually, I've got some news too. I'm in the middle of looking into studying abroad. I've been wondering what would be the smartest move for my career, so...
You're moving too?
Everybody just followed me.
Both Haru and I are looking for places to live on our own. starting next month.
Crazy. Like, I understand the case of a different, like, cultural standpoint for, how different, conductment as young adults while still being a teenage, still bare minimum byproduct of being more or less forming into young adults and still being reasonable classification of children, and without sounding with like hyper like redundantness when I say this. Again, their standards and what they have in different stamp for children is something of a greater regard. But again, the fact that you're even actually going to look for a place, and correct me if I'm wrong, Makoto and Haru are like 16, 17, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, obviously, done with high school, whatever they got.
In fact, our moves will probably occur around the same time as Ryuji's. I plan to keep learning about the business while also attending college. And that's why Mako-chan and I were talking about how we won't be able to get together like we used to.
Are you going to tell them too?
So... I passed the entrance exam. I'm going to be a high schooler starting in April. First high school, then college, then I can finally research cognitive science for real.
Just like your mom.
Even you, Futaba? No, I apologize. I should be wishing you all the best of luck.
You do have a point. We are going our separate ways.
Growing up, it's unfortunate in the end that we get all these fantastical, spectacular, all-time busting adventures, and we're all going to grow distant. Our gathering will be legendary, no Tylone. We'll always be connected.
Oh, you mean the bonds we all have? That's a great point.
Because we should stay in contact. It just means this much.
It seems you're all taking great strides forward. I, however, will not be going anywhere until I've completed my current painting. No matter how many years it takes, I will express this feeling that's grown within me since we first banded together.
That's still some kind of stride, though, ain't it?
What we may go through, or how many times we may stumble, we'll follow the path we believe in.
Y'all sailing to different corners of the world, going for different tides. He's staying here to, I guess, settle his island properly before he visits another, so at least.
That's what the Phantom Thieves are all about. Stop trying to be such a cool cat. I am not a cat. Yeah, I guess I am.
You look like one, you move like one, you eat like one.
There's still no way I'm accepting Doc's reality, but if it weren't for going through that, I don't know if I would have felt this way now. It's like following through with what I want to do in life. I guess I learned how to really believe in my future.
In that case, wouldn't you say Sumire learned the same thing? I mean, she is at training camp right now.
Indeed. While her viewpoint may differ from the Phantom Thieves' beliefs, there's still much we can learn from her.
Oh, that reminds me. Sumire left something with me. She told me she forgot to give us this the other day. Is that a newspaper clipping? Guess it was lying on the ground when we got out of Dr. Maruki's palace. This article!
It's the case about Dr. Maruki's loved one. The one whose family was murdered.
I'd be willing to bet this is Doc's treasure. So her case was the origin of Maruki's distortion. Would you hold on to this?
Mental hinderness and spiritual bondage to a false pretense.
We've all got to keep living with our eyes focused on our dreams. Otherwise, Dr. Maruki's going to give us all kinds of shit.
You're absolutely right.
Well, I'm very impressed. You've all become quite mature. So let me throw you a little celebration in honor of the next chapters of your lives. Order whatever you'd like, on me.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it's all you can eat and drink, people.
Boss, thank you for the generosity.
That wasn't what I said.
Run your ass, Tyler.
Could you at least go easy on me? Whatever you guys want.
Woohoo! Great cheese! We love you.
You can tell all these voice actors have fun with these characters, man. I love that. Sorry for messaging you so late. I just wanted to send you this picture from our first shrine visit of the year. Beautiful. It takes me back. I know it's already been 2 months. Got a lot of mixed feelings about this picture, I guess. That's supposed to be me there, but it just isn't. It really makes me realize how buried I was in Kasumi's identity. Well, it's changed now. I assume that's right. I'm not going to run away anymore. I actually have one more photo I want you to see. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's a photo. True respect of undeniably beautiful talent. Training is tough. It's really hard sometimes, but I feel like I'm finally moving forward with my life. I'm grown. When you tell me these things, I feel like I can take on the whole world. If you're lying, I told you I'd be right beside you. Like your sister, even though maybe not physical. I'll always be there. You don't need me to be physically there to really make you shine as bright as a diamond.
Oh yeah, you ready for tomorrow? White Day. That's tomorrow, right? You got some chocolates on Valentine's Day, didn't you? And White Day's when you return the favor. The men do the gifting. What's your plan? You've at least got some kind of present ready, right?
Easily for a lot of people.
Get it together, kid. Sometimes I don't know if you're fearless or just plain careless.
Both.
Fine. Listen up, and I'll give you the recipe for the ultimate date.
Whoa, the chief has an ultimate date plan? I better listen in too, just in case.
First off, you're going to need a gift. This won't work without one. Can't go wrong with flowers. Just make sure you buy them before the date. You got to present them near the end. Surprise her. So you can't let her see you buying them on the date. Got it?
Huh. Gotta give them flowers, huh? I gotta take notes.
You don't even have formal hands.
Next, think about where you're taking her. You're going to want somewhere with the right atmosphere, but it's got to be peaceful. Oh, how about that new aquarium exhibit in Shinagawa? Just saw a commercial for it. Might be a good spot, right?
The aquarium's a good place for a date. I see.
Your cat.
Once the date part's over, you got to take her out to dinner. Somewhere nice, too. It's kind of last minute to make reservations.
Hey, my
All the
nigga
fancy
Joker
places
big
get
and baller.
pretty fast around White Day.
Okay, right.
Yeah, her
Too late
chasing
to make
money,
any
chasing different
reservations.
endeavors and goals.
What?
I'm motherfucking
What?
just chasing bitches. I'm chasing queens, I'm chasing wood, I'm chasing dimes. Niggas out here chasing trifles. You around that? Screw. This game is a fucking delight, man.
I don't usually do this, but I know a place. Can't guarantee
Plentiful
anything.
knowledge.
I bet they're full up too. But you might get an edge if you mention my name.
Wow, amazing! Chief has connections!
So once you're at dinner, you get to talking, enjoying yourselves. That's when you give it to her. Good. You were paying attention. It's the perfect time to surprise her. That ought to do it. Just follow the plan and you're safe.
Wow, this plan is foolproof. Leave it to the chief.
Well, I taught you my secrets. The rest is on you. Do your prep and make those reservations. Good luck. On that note, I'm going home. Now it's up to you.
You should start prepping right away. Don't waste the chief's advice, all right? Let's see. The reservation comes first. You remember that restaurant Chief told you about?
Thank you for calling, sir. Were you looking to make a reservation?
Because obviously we come to the 14th. That's probably involved in the kiss.
Today's the day. Let's go get those flowers.
Right, flowers.
Welcome! What kind of flowers are you looking for today? Understood. I'll get right on that. Here you go. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. The total comes out to...
Hold on. Let me cover this one. You've been taking care of me yourself, so I need to express appreciation for you, too.
Thanks for your purchase. Good luck.
Okay, now you're all ready for the date. You know who you plan on inviting. Don't worry, I'm a gentleman who knows his manners. I won't be tagging along, all right? Good luck.
You already know who it is. It's the only shorty I need, nigga. Spend time without my red pants and my red lioness. So I know what it is. I want you to come to Shinagawa.
Shinagawa? Okay, sure. And it just happens to be on White Day, huh? I've actually been kind of looking forward to this. Okay, let me get ready and I'll head over.
So pretty. No wonder they were doing all those TV specials on this place. Oh, check it out! Is that a tuna? And I think that one's a yellowtail. Or maybe a sardine. Man, I must sound like I'm ordering sushi, huh? Sorry, I guess I'm a little nervous. I've never been on a date to an aquarium before. Hey, can I ask you something?
New showcase of your life.
I was kind of joking on the phone, but is all this really in return for Valentine's Day?
More or less, of course.
Thanks. I'm having a great time. So, you want to get some dinner after this? I'm super hungry.
Got some more slimy kids.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yup.
Then let's go, I guess.
Big player, big slight joker. I aim with the checkmate aim, and I'm most importantly laying shots like I'm Big Michael Jordan in Game 6. You already know what it is. Did you like it? It's your first time here. Yeah.
Oh, really? And here I was thinking you were a regular.
I have no recollection if we've ever been here, by the way. This is my first time seeing this shit. Table, curtains.
But this is way more intense than I was expecting. You really thought this through, huh? I love a guy who can think ahead. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, all set.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this special day. We wish you all an unforgettable evening.
What? Hold on. It's so beautiful.
I'm telling you, bro, this is a whole new staple, a whole new elite bar for a man to pull for a show that's gonna be the dearest of his motherfucking dreams, bro. I'm telling you, this nigga popping out way too much. I want you to have this. You're beautiful, I'm telling you.
This is
the sweetest spot for a show that's hard to be fucking low on buckle, bro. Telling you, he's also a moment. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He in Shorty's whole fucking heart, mind, and soul forever beyond.
Wow. The perfect gift with the perfect timing.
The perfect girl.
Feels like I'm in a movie.
It feels like, how do you feel forever? You're surprised.
Oh, you're good.
Hey,
I can't believe you went to all this trouble. But when I think about it, it's such a you thing to do.
And you got me in touch with this precise kiss of time and
from the day I met you.
Be fair, I did not know the day, but all the inspiration, all that wisdom Big Chief put into me, all that Sojiro gave to a brother, I fully took that shit and I set a candle to a fire blaze. And when it came out to this date, I went in like a cannon, no Kung Fu Panda. And I landed, bro. I was like MJ in Game 6, bro. My shots went for the stars. I got caught like I was starstruck with Don. Simple as that.
I really admire that about you. Maybe one day I can be like that myself.
I'm sure you can do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks. I'm gonna put in the work. And one day, you're gonna think to yourself, man, I'm so glad An's in my life. Then you're gonna think it harder. I'll make sure. Whatever happens, I want to stay with you from now on. Okay?
I'm the right to understand with my shoulder. I would not be surprised if they lay into a greater case of moment, you know what I'm saying? Bang a bad time, you know what I'm saying? To say, right, you know, in this event, maybe after or food and be indulged in shit and how long they spent together, you know, she would come back, she's probably tired, but I wouldn't be entirely surprised that they went about doing kind of a greater endearing, you know, slap knife, you know, together to where the final climax of the night, no pun intended, will be a busting case of the event together, you know what I'm saying, at home. But remember, men, women, doesn't matter. Gentlemen, ladies, don't matter the case. Always respect your partner, consent, and boundaries. I'm just saying, after all this kiss bus tonight, we haven't got to do no freaky beat, bro. Just a busting time in the end all, align with the kiss of my shawty in the dearest moment of sleeping, and knowing that in all this, a firm grasp of who's going to be in my heart through thick and thin, and never swaying away. My undivided love, you know what I'm saying? Once it got late, I walked her back to the station. Never endeavor. It was the most banging time with us, shorty. All the way to the 19th.
Hey, you're finally taking off tomorrow.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
Go and see your friends before you leave. Off you go then.
Try not to cry.
Finally.
Let's do it.
I might want to go ahead and have a full send off from here, but I think let's go ahead and get a finish shooting the last long point.
Saying goodbye to me? Cut it out. You're gonna see me tomorrow. Just remember to pack once you get back. You hear? I don't want you forgetting anything important here.
Who would be surprised I'm out that door and you doing a real business, sir? Nice
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. I'm surprised you kept a log this whole time. Thanks, though. I'll keep it safe. Still, a lot has happened. After all, you had quite the side job. Just behave once you're home, okay?
Behave? I was going to see somebody trying to
Shouldn't you be saying your goodbyes? Go on.
Sir, get pretty much father out here. I say goodbye to little sister. Shoot. You believe you're really going home tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be lonely.
Even after we're dead and gone, we'll still be the Phantom Thieves, right? Even after we're dead and gone, we'll still be the Phantom Thieves, right?
Sad and mine. I'll miss this cafe. I'll miss this entire game.
Hey!
By the way, you got a notification on your phone. Who's it from? Let's talk. Let's talk about this. By the way, way to go ahead and end the fucking day. Possibly
I'm so glad you came.
Shorty,
it still hasn't hit me that you'll be gone soon. I'm busy getting ready for my study abroad, too. Gotta research schools, places to live. We're gonna be pretty far away from each other.
Stay in touch. How about not going abroad? I'll come see you.
But I'll be on the other side of the world, and you've got tons to deal with already.
They make you moving to America. I thought you were still saying you're moving to Japan.
Then again, it's not like that stopped you before.
We'll have enough to see you again.
Okay then, I'll be waiting. Drop by whenever you want. By the way, a little girl stopped me the other day in Shibuya. She said she saw me in magazines, and that she wants to be just like me when she grows up. It felt incredible. Oh, right. They did a special piece on me in this month's issue. I said it all in the interview, but I'm gonna work hard. One day, I'll be modeling across the world.
Still go to Dubai or India. You know what I'm saying?
I've gotta reach people. I want to give someone hope, like you did for me. Maybe when you see me next, I'll be a total big shot. Some kind of fancy jet-setter lady. Or maybe not. I swear, I'm gonna become a great woman. One you can't take your eyes off of. So just wait for me, okay? I swear I'm gonna become a great woman. One you can't...
Hang out or something. That's good, son. Talk to you. I don't know, you're supposed to wonder about it until you do see about someone else. That's all it means. What you said for her. Cool.
You look like you're doing well. I decided to stop by after work. I used to come by this area on occasion. I was always a fan of LeBlanc's coffee. It's tomorrow, right? The day you go home?
Yep. Your research. You're trying to catch me?
I appreciate the offer, but I imagine you've got other things to attend to. On the record, you've been cleared of all the crimes you were accused of. Unfortunately, the stigmas that came with them are a little harder to simply wipe away. You might find that even now, sometimes it'll feel like the whole world's against you. So, just in case, take this. Whenever you need help, I'll be on your side. Remember that. I'll be doing my part to bring some real justice to our legal system. Can't rely on the Phantom Thieves forever.
Adventures. Dragon Ball GT Revive. Oh, did you come for an examination with Dr. Kirkali as well? She's such a good doctor. The pain in my foot has gone down so much since I started taking my medication recently. Now I can even go on walks. Every day has been so enjoyable.
Oh, hey, then let me give you a so about Miwa-chan. Her symptoms started fading pretty soon after administering the new medicine.
I'm glad to hear that, and she cared. I can see her smile now. Indeed.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for supporting me through it all. Same goes for the situation with Oyamada. You did everything you could to help me with it. I don't know where all that devotion comes from. Maybe I should take a cue from you. Here, I want you to have this. You saved Miwa-chan. It's only fair that you get to meet her someday. Let's see. Once Miwa-chan's all better, maybe the both of us could take a trip to visit you. Keep your health in check. I want you there to welcome us with a smile, okay?
Here.
Yongen-jaya. This is Yongen-jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
It sucks how much time has passed from this game. How much we've done. How much things that we will keep doing.
Train doors are not closing.
Oh, what a coincidence. I'm about to give a lecture. Did you come to see the campus? You're going back home tomorrow, right? Make sure you keep up your studies there, okay?
Thanks for everything. I will call.
Of course. And let me know if there's anything you need. This is the last time we'll see each other for a while. You could at least look a little sad about it. I'm kidding. Honestly, seeing you so happy gives me peace of mind. Now that you're heading out into the world, I've got a present for you. It sounds like the setup to a joke. A student bumps into his teacher in a full French maid outfit. But somehow, that opened up all kinds of new paths in my life. You taught me so much. You're not just my best student. You were a great master. I can make up for times I distance myself from my students. I'll help anyone who needs it. The point is, I'll put in the work. I learned a lot from you, and I won't let that go to waste.
Doing it again.
Oh, what if I was just getting some of my college enrollment papers ready? Soon enough, I'll be living on my own too. New beginnings for both of us, I suppose. A little. We've been seeing each other so often, after all. But once things calm down, we can all meet up again. My sister and I are actually going to look at my new place soon. A year ago, all this would have been unthinkable for me. But nobody told me to do this. It's a path I chose for myself. If I'd never met you and stayed a simple honor student, I never realized I had that choice. So, I want you to have this. It helped me learn to love studying. One day, I'll be police commissioner. I know it won't be easy, but I also know I'll never give up. By giving this to you, I want to prove that. We fought back together, so it seems only fair you keep it. I want you to know that you're an irreplaceable comrade to me. I want you to know that you're an irreplaceable comrade to me. Always have been. Always will be.
So the same thing for you. Hoping endeavors, not being a police commissioner, young woman, striving adult. You move like Toph. Always doing your own thing. Such a fucking blessing.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step. It always goes like this.
Persona 5 Royal. An unequivocal masterpiece. An undivided attempt at really trying to be a masterpiece. I'm gonna let you this out. It's never been like this in the builder for different calls like naming for shit like that, because it really does stick out every plane of being a game with so much infinite pull and wonder, so many interesting things that I just cannot, in any sense of the way, not say that it deserves a reasonable complaint of being a game of one of the most highest profound hails.
Man,
Spring
break's supposed to be the most fun part of the year, but it's like you're just moving away.
Break down really in advance, smile around, feeling for
Then again, so am I.
Since the Persona 5
This is
Royal
probably the last time we'll be meeting up here.
Persona 5, a game of highest profoundness. Come by, my best home.
Dude,
my
don't say it like that. You make it sound like I'm gonna die or something.
It didn't happen.
Look, this isn't gonna be the last time we see each other. I'll come visit whenever you want.
You're such a devout friend. You're such an awe-inspiring, stand up, straight up, just busting character. I think every case matter what this man Luigi does strikes so many bars of what it means to just be the most dummy, cool friend. He gave me not only sympathy, the benefit of doubt, and friendship when I didn't need it. He wasn't seen in too many greater light either, but he could have went away and did his own thing. The fact that this nigga right here gave me any lick of brotherhood, to me, tugged so deep at my heart, bro, that it was me crying, knowing I would never see this bumbling baboon again. But he's such a bussin' friend. Pillar of a steamful, goofy might in every essence of the way. Skull, Ryuji, Captain Kid, whatever you want to call him. It's such a stupendous friend that is just impetuous every essence of the way. Basically having an uncalled for friend in your life that didn't even just be your dog, your main homie, your compadre, your fellow thief. He truly in every way solidified the calling to being your brother. They're both as similar in some different aspects. Torn down for things that you shouldn't. Coming from backgrounds that people don't understand. Tearing you down. They both got a bad sense of like reputation that y'all reforge into something better. You both be yourselves, even in the face of all different type of not only adversity. Y'all both hopeful. You're both triumphant. Y'all both are so much pizzazz-ful young men that are gonna grow into not only dummy, just dope, fire individuals. There's no argument about that.
Honestly, even with the rehab, I don't know if my leg's ever gonna be how it was before. But when I think about how much I want to run, well, I figure there's no point lying to myself. Nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if I'm going to get anywhere, but well, you could say that for any goal, right? I don't want to live stuck on regrets or shame. I'd rather just run and keep on running. And hey, you better practice too. See, if we share our times, we can even compete from far away. And When I think about going to school without you guys, I don't know. I can't imagine it. It's nice feeling like I got a future worth looking forward to for once, though. And it's all thanks to you, man.
You need to again. Never change for life, you my man. Stay up. It's my dog right there. His music really touches in all different musical elements. Something so cool, man. Again, Persona 5 Royal, a game that truly reps the legacy of profoundness. This is so gourmetly created. It's such a beautiful game that is so awe-inspiring. It rips every interesting need of story and lore. There's so much bust and shit. And I feel like everything that I've said about the game can be labeled into another stand for how you can perceive the game and what makes it be what it is. It's just very interesting to say the least. The mascots. Isn't it time to consider one of the alert security guaranteed to protect you as a part of our spring for new life and cold promotion? We're throwing some professional home movers. We'll live in some dark time, put aside where everyone can live in aside. That's why I want to be alert. We're doing everything we can to protect the bright future.
That's unfair. Oh, honey.
What brings you here at a time like this? Say goodbye to all y'all. Miss you.
Oh. Come back anytime.
Do you have ESP? I'm surprised you knew where I was. Are you here to say goodbye?
Always here. Yeah, thank you.
That's my line. So, I'm close to being able to report on Kaio's case. Ever since all that stuff happened with Shido, the stories haven't stopped rolling in. But it looks like I can finally avenge her. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Here, it's a record of the struggles we shared. By the way, I heard the Phantom Thieves are disbanding. It's gonna be so boring around here. Not every day you get to chase after a bunch of young revolutionaries like them. Hold on, though. I bet you got more tricks up your sleeve. You're going home, not turning over a new leaf. I'll be keeping an ear out for your next adventure, okay? I promise. I'll tell your story to the world.
Nah, obviously I haven't played all the rest of his Persona games or the style of games like it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game probably strikes every interesting, definely swell, booming differently crafted and amazement level case of writing to really make every one of these characters a fantasy. All 10 to even 11 stand so creatively out. And every other title I could make in the case of different review and here to talk in the case of Persona 5 and everything it holds dear, all does reasonably stand so iconic and strongly to very much strongly rep every case of the way what makes this game what it is. Unfortunately, case of one girl like that. That's like the truth. We can only say goodbye reason basically because we have a very relationship with. Right? In places very weird. Of course, we can go to some of these places, but we obviously don't have anybody of relevance. Should we say like this? There, say, as a mind get their soul weird journey. It's probably multi-runner, like weird, like Yusuke, maybe similar at a different time, certain place, I don't know. Kind of mixed. But again, it just states so much of not only a deep-seated, like, not only means of love, heavy case of not only emotion, intrigue, beautiful not only sense of not only animation, voice acting, art, writing. It packs so much of emotions, like never seen before, man. See parts. Oh, I do feel a bit sad about leaving this place. Where are you going? I can't atone for my sins if I wallow around being indecisive. I'll find a job somewhere quiet. Considering how foolish of a man I am, I'm not sure if I can atone for my sins. But I'll live the rest of my life thinking of how I can do that. Farewell, young man. Hope that someday I'll see you again if I can manage to become a decent man. Right for that possible rival. It's so soul touching. I don't really know where this is all go. Can you tell me what you remember most about this year? The Phantom Thieves. Even after the disappearance of Phantom Thieves seems to have left a lasting impression. The world may be going through a tumultuous annual time would be in for piece of reading. Full case read, but I can feel a strong sense of conviction. Today's youth are undoubtedly growing up, and that's all for our on-the-spot coverage. You haven't changed at all, even after going freelance. I'll follow you anywhere. No change. It's almost spring again. It feels like life just keeps going around in circles. Sometimes it be like that, man. I ain't gonna lie. Though, doesn't it feel like something's changed, even if it's something small? I owe it all to this song. I give you an encore of quote unquote great mother, great. Dangers past, God's forgotten. That's the way of the world and the way of his people. But remember, I still have this guitar. Don't forget, I still have this song. Isn't that right, mother? Keep running, GMG. Whether day or night, keep running, GMG. EMG. Great mother, great EMG. Thank you very much. That song came from the heart. That rocks. I love music. Can't think of anybody else in that area. See if there's anybody Similar here. Bonking around. So happy hearing that. It'd be lame if you didn't do anything. So plan on helping them as much as possible. Don't you think it'd be awesome if you get some money together again? And send my goodbye to your senpai. You should go somewhere else.
This is no good.
Trying to think about how to go about this shit. For exploring beautiful environments and famous places. This tentacle makes sense of the world. Seeing how plentiful and beautiful Japan is, you get a rock to a mind, a rock to a world. It invites a whole different level of reinvention. Of how to really immerse you in such a pretty much anime style case of video game. It's so beautifully conceptualized. It's very, dare I say, I feel like it's so stupendous in its level of writing. It's so immaculate in those different instances that there really is no other game I've ever played except for a very few distinct noted few that lands the same marker of peak, profound bust that this game has laid in every way. It has just been so much unadulterated gas in multiple instances that, man, like, if I calling this game a masterpiece, would it be too undeniable? of a statement. It's not necessarily so intangible or perceivable that will make you feel that way. And I'm kind of mixing where to like actually go with this. I'm gonna go with Yara. I feel like I've been everywhere. So, what else is in places? Go to probably get some people in the shopping district. Social catch shit is gone. It's a true final goodbyes to them.
So awesome.
Unbeknownst to me.
Whoa!
Going around this beautiful home that I had. The greatest thing for part, Tokyo, Japan. I haven't seen the kitchen crew in a while. I'm kind of worried about him. Do me a favor, next time you see him, tell him to come by again. Actually think about possibly fighting him, or as just an unbeknownst case of like just knowledge of the fact that we didn't ever really finish in the case of rematch. Months ago, beach. It's hotels made for a business stay. Yusuke, Samurai, Haru, all that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that shit here. It's like school or like what? We'll be here all day if we talk about everything that happened here. Going down really memory lane. It really hits a lot more harder, bro. Cause hey man, I don't know how everybody else's experience was with this game. And they finished it in a year, 2 years, man. But the fact that I fully played this game almost for fully actually 5 whole years. I started this game back in 2023. I played through 2024. 2025 and made me an early decent regard, and then stopped. And now I come back after a whole great deal of time in 2026, my nigga. It's really just such a glorious, profound adventure that, man, if I could just take myself back and indulge in that same level, opening my eyes, sparking a whole different cultivation of unique tale of not only memories, experience, desire to see a game's every nick and cranny. This game blossomed a whole different instance of not only uniqueness, unfathomable level of hype, and fully to me declared itself as being a game worthy of the title of being a peak game, a top tier game, whatever you want to call it. Is every level of so profound and numerous that, man, bro, I'll never doubt any case of the way what goodness it lies with, man. I mean, from the intro, for the entire concept, the soundtrack that I already knew the peak of, and everything that makes it, there's always busting.
I swear,
Undergirded his character, though, man. Yeah. None of them showing up in blue marking. I think I've explored every bit of detailed place in mind that comes to the case of these people. I'm hoping I can get, every individual that I consider not to go talk to all these people. I don't know where all of them are. So, yeah.
Have you said? Are you really sure? Hey, I actually have a present for you too. Even when I was human, I kept holding on to this for some reason. Between a cat, a human, or some kind of vehicle, it's been hard to say for sure who or what I am. But whatever else I am, I can say without a doubt, I'm your partner. Well then, we should probably go home and get packed, huh?
Now, I hope they don't have this entirely be circumvented, entirely be dispersed.
You finished saying your
relevance, right? By having this man Joker unironically stay just to give us full greater, experience, and dare I say, different, side content, aftermath, possibly ingrained of greater stack pile of shit to have in a possible subsequent new game plus, but I don't even think that exists with this type of game and this type of style, how it's put together and all this.
How did it go?
Resurface, I'm saying these
Did it
different
make you
levels
feel
and
like
shit
you
like
want
that.
to stay?
Of course. Disconnected from Pro Max.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want her getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye. Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me.
Sojiro's a pet.
That's not true. I'll take really good care of him.
Oh, man.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
Basically, family. You should have gave her a hug. But yeah, this game is just so stargazing every approach that it pulls, the characters, the conflicts that do, how nerve-wracking, deeply heartfelt, ties well with every real strain of your patience and gameplay, some designs, some essences, some of these fucking palaces and other format different things that will always vaguely lay a great deal of over douse and basically oil to your fiery eruption into annoyance. Will still always stand out and laying a great means of respectable, big heavily in every means of not only value for why this game stands as one of, if not in games that I've played, one of the most introspective, heavy burst of your fucking bubble, exceeding expectations and doing things outside the box, and very much living up in every height and claim of an undeniably succulent, flavorful, gourmet meal of no other. This is prime time Gordon Ramsay level of media, not only creation, and I would argue even grand scope literature. It fills every argument and boast for a game, and I feel even with all the argument for nitpicks, all the gameplay annoyance, it's still defined lovely. I'll be lonely without you. I'm free from my attic prison.
Stop it. I'd rather hear that coming from a lady. Oh,
like that.
Sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning though. Same with that cat. If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing this door. Huh. What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
It's a me trying to load the person. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Back to the animation. Again, all around a beautiful constructed story. I feel like this is the blueprint for a lot of different epic tales of a long indulgence. It feels like this is watching a multi-consecutive season
you over there!
story.
Hey, look this way!
Like actually experiencing a manga in its full form. Taking this show, playing this game,
After we said we disband.
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station. You really, really gotta go?
Shit.
They've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand?
Dr. Maruki?
Crazy.
You're suggesting we split up? Should we? Here we go! Come get us!
Shall we then? There's no charge. If you find yourself struggling in life, you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you, then we're square.
Cause two something that run away and create a false veil.
Good luck.
No one better than the gays and then some bullshit.
Damn, man. Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
Wish it went smoother, but I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat well.
We'll see you soon, right?
If you don't come back, we'll find you there.
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
Aw, gotta go already?
We don't break the train schedule.
See you later, my kid!
I'll text you, okay? Come on, sit down.
But beyond just the cliche, the motherfuckers will just go and bug and spy in the case of how they move and get what are quote unquote intel because of them being, at one mixed point, mixing their association with the Phantoms. So,
You taught me to keep my head up, didn't you? Told you I was coming with you. Ooh. Take care.
I adore the character of Rennick and Joker. Definitely easily my top 10 honorable mentions to the top 10 favorite protag of video games. This game is so unbelievably good for how much it fulfilled. God damn, this game is peak. I have so much shit to say that I can't even put it all into simple words, man. Like, first of all, shout out to everybody on the game. Shout out to the director. don't know if I'm even saying his name right. Takayuki Asakai, Lei Planner, Sayaki Ishino, right? Shout out to all the rest of the planners, right? Chief designer, Kad Shimazier, or everyone else, right? I don't know if I'm even pronouncing all these names right, probably butchering. Shout out to everybody. Japanese, English, case American, dub, whoever, don't matter. All of them put in great work. This game, to me, is a civication, personification, the full antithesis, ultimate conception, consensus to how to forge a beautiful memory like no other. This game is not just a game, it's a full sting of every type of weight. I feel like I really was on a ride along with these characters. I feel like no case of like chronically online, parasocial way stung such a greater case of matter relationship with these people that really feels like these were my buds. The connection, the drive. This game is so excelsior, it's so fantastic, it's so fuego. It's such a bussin' tangle of epic tales and interestingness like no other. This game cracks the code at every level of full-fledged, new fluctuation of great not only means of representation, but what makes the world that it's in, not only in the grounds of like the plane in Japan, the metaverse, the cosmology, the feel, the touch, the ties to the character. So beautiful. Shout out to Mamoru Miyano, okay, Max, Mitya, UG. Shout out to everybody in every single circle of their voice act. They all did terrific jobs. This game is absolutely fantastic, marvelous, great AP. This game is a bastion of gaming's highest order of quality. This game was fucking mesmerizing, man. Shout out to my nigga Valor for getting me into this game, and that's on everything. I've been playing for a very motherfucking long time, streaming for 3 hours. I've pushed to almost 200 hours in this game. My save time, I completed this game in greater detail about either 185 to 186 hours. I'm hoping I would get copyright from this. But the credits, the soundtrack, everything about this game is beautiful. There's not a single goddamn thing I would change about how this game has come together, besides a few different styles of game design, boss different stances, you know what I'm saying? Feel, aesthetic, from different like personal nitpicks, even with how much this game can rile you up, can piss you off. It's such a lovely case of adventure. That's something I will never deny, something that never can be argued. It's such a peak put together game. I love every aspect of it. I love how fulfilling, how bussin', how great A in every stand that this game is. It really made you feel attached to a world, even the most simplistic grounds, was larger than life. I love every aspect of it. This soundtrack, the arts, the characters, it is undeniably peak. Its gameplay never gets old. Shout out to Lynn for creating such a plentiful, profound, undisputed, peakest of peak soundtrack. She truly is not only a, dare I say, golden individual for using her voice in such unique compliment to this game's feel. They picked the greatest woman to rep this shit on God, bro. Like, she's staying the crop of so many different layers upon layers of how to fulfill every level of joy, every level of heartache, every essence of deeper touch with this game. Her voice is unparalleled in its feel. Beautiful musician, beautiful artist, beautiful woman, every essence. She touches the heart of every person that comes in this, bro. And I just think the arcs, the characters, all the characters have some of the substance. All 10 members of the Phantom Thieves, and Joker, and Haru, Morgana, An, Ryuji, Sumire, Yusuke, Makoto, Futaba, and most importantly, Akechi, all stand out. Obviously, there could be more endearing things or some love interests and some characters that could be better than this and this and this, but it is not down for my interest. It's not down for the capabilities of coolness. I like a lot of the aesthetics, even with some aesthetics I don't like. I think the game was very creative. I like a lot of its aspects. I love from a power scheme perspective, cosmology, and just a world that is so introspective, so nerve-wracking, so heart-pumping, hype-fulfilling, so complex, and even in its puzzle in different aspects, still lays the foundation for unique greatness. And no matter what I've looked up, no matter people that have helped me in guides for the final boss fight and everything, it's so slap. R.P. to Marquis, actor, beautiful actor, not only his representation of the heavy burden, the heavy guilt, and over harbor of false pretense of calling to be the citadel of humanity's rebirth. It's reignitement. It's resetting of the stage for a new world order to the point where he's devoid of the actual thing that in every sense should be the contributing, defined setting. You know what I'm saying? Stand for what you would make a world truly need to live through, which in this case is the true beauty, even in its most harsh, rival level of somewhat suffering to be induced. That is humanity, bringing of true favor, proud passion, and dedication to something of your work, as there is no greater glory than to be a free man. The story of this game is so heart-pumping. This music is so undeniably heartwarming, my nigga. A nigga about to cry. This shit is so gas, bro. This shit is so busting. It took me, bro, whole fucking day there 5 years to finish this shit. And I've never been more full one to play this game, my nigga. This shit has been so full-fledged case of nerve-wracking, my nigga. That's like no other. It took me hours upon hours to defeat Monarchy. It took me, in case of all days, I think 6 days in total, to go about greater defeating him. Not recent, but all together. Again, I played this game back in the great deal of 2023, early mixed mid. And from there, 2024 and everything coming. Full throttle, full send to the case of 2025. Played in great deal into up this point. So in true greater deal, it's for to feel like they near 5 years in the full course of things. As in truth, it's already been in greater sense 5 years since 2022. And I have so much fond memory of the early stages of playing this game that basically course into that. I love everything about it. Joker as protagonist is not only a stupendous ore farmer, a beautiful capture of character. I love his design. He strikes so many affinity pools, try to make a so succulently sound, every level of standing out without even having the biggest pour of war, you know what I'm saying, in him, not necessarily having the biggest pour of heavy, more, I guess, striking of the highest complexity and nuances, but in his simplistic favor of character, has so much fuel to unimaginable fire. He's such a banger character that there is no debate that even without the biggest words, without the biggest action, different ingrained and different stuff, his freedom of expression, his freedom as a character, a boy stained by hardship, fueling him to a higher destiny, makes him such a busting character. Shout out to Atlas, never releasing trash, never pregnant, but always delivering. It's such a beautiful game. Without these greater nitpicks, the game easily gets a 9.5 to 9 great something to 10 out of 10 peak game. That's undeniable. We'll play again. We'll suggest. That's all I have to say, man. And that's it. I think the game just froze. No. Okay, hold on. Pop back. Two good case of hours, bro. Again, it's such a star-busting game, man. Thinking every concept, every much of interest in us. Motherfuckers standing outside good case of a fucking plane. Landed. It's a little bit too close in different place. I don't know how the cases are on the Japanese planes, working in different lines of, the ground to fully come to one point to another. Because last time I went to Japan, I fell asleep to the greater deal of waking up. The reflection of the hands up a while for me. Beautiful game. System, loading your clear data, got the achievement all the way to the end. 60, the path chosen, watch the ending level. It's another great case of matter, pretty much slate of how things are. Loading your clear data will allow you to inherit some of your progress on a new playthrough. Please be careful as you will not be able to resume from where you left it off if you overwrite the data. Makes sense. Makes sense. So make a whole new case, a new one in the sense of the mind. It's just crazy how much case of time that we've done. Completed, start a new game. 196 hours and 2 minutes. Truly pushing 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this thankfulness. Because let's start from the top, right? Like, a man's already here with level 83 Joker at 195 hours and 11 minutes. We're at now 196 in 2 minutes. It's crazy how much thankful time it is, but that does show how much of time, was a greater lasting effort from the credits. So that's interesting. But yeah, with that being said, like, pushing the greater sense, you know what I'm saying, in the case for, the 200 hours in exact, but in the case of exactly, I was timing what I, exactly said to, reiterate was crazy periods allowing me pushing the greater 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, part mark in 2 hours part. But let's just talk about it, bro, from start to finish with the case of Kamoshi's Palace, right? 6, not only was such a high esteem, point to get with a different boatload of different adversaries I faced, but in comparison to what I eventually would come about facing is so crazy. Like, to recap a full talk of the fucking time, Kamoshi's Palace, 8 hours and 13 minutes, level 6. Madarame's Palace, 36 hours, right? 54 minutes, level 16. Level 26, Fudutabri's Palace, 82 hours and 22 minutes. Akumura's Palace, level 35, 103 hours and 18 minutes. Mijuma's Palace, 129 hours and 29 minutes. LeBlanc, Gertison's push to the case of level 59. And then an greater push beyond with the case of Monarchy's Palace is the case of 168 hours, 18 minutes, level 73. It's insane to think about. And then when we come all the way back, and obviously our most recent is that it's crazy how much year of time is different here and how much of these dates stand so much out, man. And it's just crazy to think about. Because obviously there's dates in game. That has nothing to do with obviously in real life. But man, does it really feel like that? Back out. Not sense. I'm thinking that would be the case to say play over. Not trying to grid override it. Japanese Spider-Man. So suffice to say, every level of iconic group, even if they, in all-round principle concept, are not necessarily uninteresting, are not qualified for intricate, complex, and multi-dynamic tangle of interesting sauce, stand as the iconic come-together group of misfits, people who are looked down upon or seen as throwaways, the protectors of Shibuya, protectors of Japan, assassins, thieves, the heroes that live in the dark, the phantom thieves. P-game. Undeniable. Such a busting thing. This is going to be my great case of proof for this nigga valid, and I'm going to go over. All right, well, that's it, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been streaming for 3 hours plus. Again, a busting ass game. I can't wait to get on some more stuff with it, but that is it, man. That is it. And I really hope in all truth that all members of the Phantom Thieves can live in devout peace. I love y'all. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, mommy. Love y'all.